guess what we're doing today? As you can tell, Ryan, my son that works at CarQuest, and his steering rack went for a shit yesterday. So guess what I get to do today? Put a reman in. Let's get to her. Okay, so Ryan worked at 10 o'clock this morning. He works 10 to 3 on Sunday. So we came over real quick. We had started yesterday, but it started raining and stuff, so we said screw it and went home. And we came over this morning. We still had to, all we really had undone was the tie rods yesterday, so we yanked this out real quick. We came over about 8:15 this morning and pulled all that out. Of course, I already got, now with the nice shiny one sitting there, but we got her torn out this morning so we could have the core and get her back in today. He'll be back here, I'm guessing, in about 3 hours to help me out, but hopefully I'm all done by then. I don't want to take that much time. Back in the shop, we have literally been dragging our feet. We haven't been here much. I haven't been here much at all this winter. The snow is over knee deep, and they don't clear the snow. They got guys living here now that were never supposed to be here. So we got the old Silverado, got new door handles, 2 new fenders. We got a 6-liter to go in there that I need to finish building. Got all the parts and got it half done, and just kind of lost interest. But we got headers and all that kind of stuff. The only thing I'm gonna need is finish it out in stainless on the exhaust, and a new transmission that I'm considering a 6-speed. I've got it allotted money aside for that to put a 6-speed in it, which will not be cheap. But I don't know. I've got so many projects. I got the G8 I wanted to get redone this year and cammed, and I've got headers and all that kind of shit for that, and it just sits. I'm not really happy because something fell on the hood, and now I got to repaint the entire hood. And we got the S10 I wanted to get all done this year. So, you know, between the bikes and all the projects, I'm just, you know, and I like to do other stuff that doesn't seem like working, because when I wrench all day and then come here, well, my wrench and fucking enthusiasm has kind of gone out the window. So, especially working night shift. So we'll get at this and get her done and go do something we actually want to do. Just like that, it's in. So in less than a minute, it's in there. I might have to mess with the steering column. I got to put the vent line on, and yeah, the last thing I'll do is hook the steering linkage up so I know it's centered. On with the show. And through the magic of video, seconds later it's in. It's actually 20 minutes. But it's 2 bolts and a couple lines. It doesn't take very long. Now, just going to measure the original bolts on the tie rods. We're in, on this side was 35 mil, and the other side was 40. So I'm going to split the difference, 37.5, and we'll see where she's at from there. She's gonna have to have an alignment anyways, but it'll be close enough to drive it to the shop and get her lined up on the rack. So guys, this isn't a how-to video really. It's more of a, this is what I happen to be doing while I'm yapping at you guys. So if you're watching this to find out how to do it, put a message down in below and I'll try and get to it. I read all the things, all the comments. So I set the caliper or the vernier, whatever you want to call it, at 37.5 mil, so it's equal on both sides. Back this out, touch it, there we go. Hopefully that's 37.5 on both sides will get us straight enough to get her down the road to get an alignment tomorrow. Well, of course, I'll do the old tape measure alignment. No, we're about 37.5 on both, and this one seems to be towed in, so we'll see it. We'll look at the other side. Let me just persuade it a little bit. Done. There we go. Clean the bolt up. Threw some anti-seize on there because I like to have silver shit all over everything today. And for this pinch bolt, somebody thought it required at least 1.5 miles of thread on it, because it goes all the way through and sticks out about 1/8 of an inch on the other side, which was nice and rusty after 20 plus years. Well, I guess this is 23, so this truck will be 24 years old come October. Ryan's truck, really, when we got it out, just before we finished the truck and got it back out in the road and all that kind of stuff, a mouse crawled in the heater box and died. So he's got all these air fresheners. Look at, there's one here, there's one there. Look at them all up in the dash. So I call this truck Horse Pajamas because it just smells like perfumed shit in here. Houston, we have a problem. She's got a wee bit of a leak right there. You know why? Because I forgot to tighten it up. Oh well, no big deal. I didn't even tighten it at all. Just put it in there hand tight. Oops. Anyways, Ryan's truck will now forever be known as Horse Pajamas. As you know, whores don't wear pajamas. So all it does smells like a whore in there. So why is it that nobody ever loses wrenches, but they sure as hell lose my sockets? I see a couple missing. It's ironic that it's 10 mil and a 7/16, both in the 3/4 or 1/2 inch drive. So somebody was doing something. Took both of them and never brought them back. Urgh. Oh, what the hell? All I had left to do was throw the front wheels on and do an old school alignment with the string and stands, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna get to that. Well, I will. Hopefully this will pass pretty quick. Well, the hail and rain came and went a few times, but we got her all back together. One less thing to worry about. Now this old girl. I really want to finish this, so never know. I might put the Ram up for sale. I think I might sell a whole lot of shit just to see where we end up. Because to be perfectly honest, I don't want to pay for this shop anymore because we're paying twice as much as we were. I'm getting less space and less and more bullshit. So less space, more bullshit, and more money. It sounds like it's time to move on, maybe. So you never know. We might be in a new shop here by fall. But the reality is, right now, I don't know, and during the winter time I just want a winter project and I just have no interest in coming over here, and it's because of where it is and the hassle of getting in and out and all that kind of stuff. So something's got to change, killing my enthusiasm. So we'll have to see where we end up. But next weekend, turkey hunting. Season starts Tuesday. I'm hoping we're real lucky the first 2 days because trout season started yesterday, and along with a few others. So we'll be out, toss up motorcycles if it's nice. Yeah, the weather's kind of so-so, we'll be fishing, and that's if we get turkeys. So hopefully Ryan's got his ducks in a row to go turkey hunting I think he's got everything he needs as far as equipment and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I got a blind set up. I got everything we need. So I got everything I need. I can go sit in the bush for hours and it won't bother me. So best part will be leaving the phone in the truck. So actually I won't, because I want a video. But so until next week, guys, this is what we're up to. Take care.